Hi, this is Liv and Margaret helping you explore your Norwegian genealogy. Today, we're going to introduce you to another type of search in the Norwegian Historical Data Center. The advanced search allows you to tailor the search criteria to your own needs. We select Advanced Search from the menu. Here we have 5 censuses to choose from. The 1801 census has been added. We may select the post we wish to be shown when we get matches. We can select between 10 possible search fields, the most important being the person's names. As in Easy Search, we can select province or county and limit our search to one or more parishes, municipalities within that county. Our New Zealand immigrant, Ingvald Johan Hansen Bratteli, left Norway before 1900, but as he was born around 1866, he should be with his family in the 1875 census. In the advanced search, we have to use a different technique to encompass spelling variations. Here, we have to use a wildcard, the percent symbol, to replace letters. We select the fields we wish to see in the results: first name, family status, occupation, birth year, municipality, surname, place of birth, and domicile. We first enter the name Ingvald and a percentage sign, as we don't know whether he was recorded with both Christian names or not. And we don't know whether he was a Hansen Bratteli or just Hansen at that time. It was usually in the latter part of the 19th century, or even up to the 1920s, that people in Norway took inheritable surnames rather than patronyms. Surnames might have been shortened to Hans, or Hansen could have been spelled with a double S, so we enter surname Hans and a percentage sign. And his gender, male, and the year 1875. We know from family sources that he was from the capital Oslo, so we tried that at first. Oslo is found on the list of counties that has a county as well as a city administration. We get 4 matches, 2 of whom are Ingvald Johan, and both are residing at the same address. So we click on one of them. There are 6 separate apartments in this building, and we find Ingvald's parents at the top of the list. This indicates that they possibly own the property, though information about ownership is not shown in the transcribed version. The couple have 4 children living with them. The names of Ingvald's sisters are exciting to note, as some of them occur in New Zealand sources too. Note that the years of birth in census records are approximate and need to be verified from parish records of births. A census record does not necessarily show all the children in a family, only the ones residing there at the time the census was taken. So more research has to be done, but we get a useful glimpse into a moment of time. We see that Ingvald's father is a Tollroskarl. The content of the columns is not translated in the English language version, just the headings. So we look up this word in a Norwegian English glossary and discover that he's an oarsman who rowed customs officers out to ships. Oslo is a busy port at the north end of the large Oslofjord, so many occupations were connected to the harbor and the shipping trade. Here again, we find this timeline symbol twist and click on it to see what we get. The 1865 census appears as well as the 1875 census we just looked at. We find the same family but living at a different address in the capital Oslo. We see the mother's maiden name, F. Jansen, and notice that the three eldest daughters are not much younger than Ingvald's wife. We therefore note the probability that Ingvald had been married previously and that his first wife had died. This will have to be confirmed from other sources: the birth christening records of the girls, marriages for Ingvald, death and burial records, probate records, and so on. You'll have noticed that when we click on the timeline function, we jump to a Norwegian version of the census. We could search for the names again in the English version of the 1865 census if we would prefer headings in English, but using the twist icon saves us a lot of time and searching. We hope this video will help you in your research. Have a look at some of our other videos, exploring your Norwegian genealogy with Liv and Margaret, or read our book.